Akbar and Birbal.
Milk and fruits are the best for breakfast, Your Majesty.
Oh yes, papaya is my favorite.
I prefer mangoes. It's my favorite.
Birbal, you prefer mangoes. But do you know that donkeys dislike and don't even eat them?
Yes, I know, Your Majesty, that only donkeys don't eat mangoes.
Birbal, tell me, what's this?
Milk, Your Majesty. But the glass is half empty.
Oh no, it's half full.
No, Your Majesty. It's half empty.
No, it's half full, Birbal.
It's half empty, Your Majesty.
No, it's half full. Look how different our views are. Birbal, why do people think differently?
Not always, Your Majesty. There are issues of common interest when people think alike, the same way. That is why it is said, wise people think alike.
Wise people think alike? It sounds interesting. Birbal, it's easy to quote, but can you prove it?
I can, Your Majesty. I will prove it to you.
Go ahead.
Please make an announcement, Your Majesty, that on the coming moonless night, one person from each house must bring a pot of milk and pour it into the well of the palace garden. And if everyone brings a pot full of milk, Your Majesty, I'm sure that the dry well can be filled with milk up to the brim.
Birbal, how can you prove that wise people think alike by filling the dry well with milk?
You will have to wait till the moonless night, Your Majesty.
Listen, listen, listen. Listen carefully. On the coming moonless night, one person from every house in the city should bring a pot of milk and pour it into the well of the palace garden. Remember, a pot of milk on the coming moonless night. This is a royal order. This is a royal order. Listen, listen, listen.
What is this? Instead of milk, the well is filled with water? This is contempt of royal order. How is this possible? Perhaps the people must have misunderstood the proclamation. They dare not disobey my order.
Your doubts are baseless, Your Majesty. The truth is that everyone has purposely poured water into the well. That is why it is said, wise people think alike.
How can you say that, Birbal? They disobeyed my order and you're calling them wise?
They did not disobey your order, Your Majesty. They just acted wisely.
What do you mean?
Only those wise people can answer your question, Your Majesty.
The emperor had ordered everyone in the town to pour milk into the well.
People had no choice. If the emperor orders, we have to obey him. It's as simple as that.
Did you obey his order?
Who would like to waste milk like that? The emperor may issue any order, but shouldn't we use our own brains?
What do you mean?
Listen, this is strictly between the two of us. As everyone else in the city was going to pour milk, I poured water instead. As it is, one can only see the pot in the dark of the night. And who could know that I had water inside my pot?
Oh yes, I also poured a pot full of water. I'm no fool to pour milk into the well.
What do you think? I'm a fool to obey such a stupid order? I also poured water.
I bet that everyone poured water. Only the fools must have poured milk into the well.
You're absolutely right, my dear. Only the fools. Will you jump into the well if the Emperor tells you to? Don't look at me like that. Tell me, will you jump like a fool?
Do you wish to meet more people, Your Majesty?
No. That's enough, Birbal. I think you are right.
Yes, Your Majesty. That is why it is said,
Wise people think alike.
I can speak them fluently. Till date, nobody has found out what my mother tongue is.
That's great. But we can find out right now.
No, Your